Welcome to the captivating world of the bold and the beautiful, a movie that takes us on an emotional roller coaster through the challenges of young love, trust, and difficult decisions. This story revolves around Will, Elektra, and the people in their lives as they navigate the complexities of relationships, societal expectations, and personal growth. With its poignant exploration of human emotions and moral dilemmas, this movie offers rich material for analysis. Let's delve deeper into each event and uncover the themes that make the story so compelling. The movie begins with Will expressing his desire to deepen his relationship with Elektra by being physically intimate. Will's feelings are genuine, but Elektra hesitates, feeling that it is too soon to take such a significant step. Her reluctance stems from her belief that intimacy should be built on a strong foundation of mutual understanding and trust. Elektra has recently endured emotional turmoil, which makes her cautious about rushing into anything that might complicate her life further. This initial conflict sets the tone for the story, highlighting the importance of communication in relationships. Will's willingness to respect Elektra's boundaries shows his maturity and care for her well-being, even though he struggles with his own desires. Elektra's hesitation reflects a broader theme about the importance of timing in relationships. While physical intimacy can be an important aspect of love, it should never come at the expense of emotional readiness or mutual consent. Elektra's decision to wait emphasizes her need for emotional stability before making such a commitment. It also illustrates how individuals often approach relationships differently based on their personal experiences and values. However, tension arises when Will confesses to Elektra that Luna, another woman in their social circle, has been trying to seduce him despite knowing he is in a committed relationship. This revelation shakes Elektra's confidence and introduces an external threat to their bond. Luna's actions are portrayed as manipulative and disrespectful, creating conflict not only between Will and Elektra but also within Elektra herself as she struggles with feelings of insecurity and jealousy. Luna's persistence adds complexity to the narrative, showing how external influences can test even the strongest relationships. Elektra views Luna's behavior as shameless and feels deeply unsettled by her presence in Will's life. This subplot raises important questions about loyalty, boundaries, and trust. Will must navigate Luna's advances carefully while reassuring Elektra of his commitment to her. His honesty about Luna's intentions is commendable, as it demonstrates transparency in their relationship. However, it also places additional pressure on Elektra to confront her fears and insecurities. In her moment of vulnerability, Elektra turns to her Aunt Ivy for guidance. Ivy serves as a voice of experience and wisdom in Elektra's life, offering advice based on her own understanding of relationships. Ivy suggests that Elektra consider being intimate with Will as a way to strengthen their bond and solidify their relationship. Ivy believes that physical intimacy is a natural progression in romantic partnerships and sees Will as a responsible young man who genuinely cares for Elektra. While Ivy's advice comes from a place of concern, it reflects societal expectations about love and intimacy, expectations that often prioritize physical connection as a marker of commitment. Elektra is initially unsure about Ivy's suggestion but eventually decides to follow her advice. This decision marks a turning point in the story as Elektra chooses to step out of her comfort zone and take a risk for the sake of her relationship with Will. However, their lack of experience leads to unforeseen consequences and unplanned pregnancy. This development introduces new challenges for both characters as they grapple with the reality of becoming parents at such a young age. The discovery of Elektra's pregnancy is met with shock and confusion by both parties. Elektra feels overwhelmed by the prospect of motherhood while Will struggles with his own fears about responsibility and maturity. Their situation highlights the importance of education about relationships and reproductive health, an issue often overlooked in discussions about young love. The movie uses this moment to explore themes of accountability and preparedness, showing how even well-intentioned decisions can have unintended consequences. Elektra decides that she is not ready to become a mother and considers terminating the pregnancy. Her decision reflects her need for independence and her acknowledgement that she is not emotionally or financially prepared for parenthood at this stage in her life. However, Will strongly opposes this choice, believing that they should take responsibility for their actions and keep the baby. His reaction underscores his sense of duty but also reveals his inability to fully understand Elektra's emotional state or respect her autonomy in making such a life-altering decision. This conflict between Elektra and Will brings up broader societal debates about reproductive rights, personal choice, and shared responsibility in relationships. It forces both characters and viewers to confront difficult questions about morality, agency, and compromise. While Will's desire to keep the baby stems from his sense of responsibility, it also places additional pressure on Elektra during an already challenging time. Seeking guidance from his parents Bill and Katie, Will hopes they can help him convince Elektra to keep the baby. Bill and Katie represent traditional values that prioritize family unity over individual readiness or well-being. Their involvement introduces another layer of complexity as they attempt to persuade Elektra to marry Will and raise the child together. While their intentions are rooted in concern for their son's future, their approach disregards Elektra's perspective entirely. Bill and Katie's intervention highlights how family expectations can influence personal choices, sometimes at the expense of what is best for those directly involved. Their insistence on marriage as a solution reflects societal norms that equate parenthood with partnership, even when both parties are unprepared for such commitments. Ultimately, after much deliberation and emotional struggle, Elektra decides to terminate the pregnancy and leave Los Angeles to start anew. Her decision represents an assertion of independence and self-determination as she chooses what she believes is best for herself at this stage in her life. While this choice devastates Will emotionally, it also underscores the importance of respecting individual autonomy, even in situations where emotions run high. Elektra's departure leaves Will heartbroken and struggling to come to terms with what has happened. His journey serves as a reminder that healing takes time, and that personal growth often comes from facing difficult challenges head-on. The movie concludes on a somber note as we see Will grappling with his emotions while trying to move forward after such a life-changing experience. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the bold and the beautiful. We hope this analysis provided insight into the intricate themes explored in the movie. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.